What's going on, everybody? Welcome to today's video, the Kat KTMP1 electronic drum pad review. So, today, we're going to do a review of the Kat KTMP1 electronic drum pad. The signal chain will be out of the left and right quarter-inch outputs, into the interface, into the DAW, and everything you're going to be hearing back is just the Kat KTMP1. No post-production whatsoever. So this pad has 50 sounds, and has inputs for an external kick drum and hi-hat. I'm going to be doing that without those because I don't have those, and I use this primarily for my live looping rig setup, which I need my feet free for the loop station. So won't be using those and don't have those anyways. There's 4 pads. You can assign any one of the 50 sounds to any one of the pads. This pad is affordable, but does have quite a bit of limitations. One, there's no SD card slot or any other way to import any other sounds. The 50 sounds that come with it are all that you got. Also, you can only have one drum kit at a time on this pad. In other words, you can't have a kit that's a traditional drum kit, kit 1, and then have another kit, kit 2, that has mainly percussions. If you want to change the sounds, you have to change the individual sound for each one of the pads. For each one of these pads, you can adjust the tuning. There's a reverb, sensitivity, level, and the panning. I'm going to mess with the settings a little bit, and I'm going to use this kick drum as an example. That's how it's set up by default. So now, and I hope you can see this decently enough, there's 2 up and down buttons over here. One over here on the left, this up and down, changes the value, which would be these parameters over here. Here's the kick drum the way I have it set up for my needs on this pad. As you can hear, no reverb on it. I like using external reverbs. And here's the pad that I'm going to be using with the kick drum with its default settings. You can see over here in the display, when you hit any one of the drums, it shows which drum you're on. Now watch the light change. You can see that light change over in this area right here. My kick drum sound, the default kick drum sound. Right over here is the value button. Over here is the select button. Currently, you can see over here, there's a bunch of lights because I'm set up for it as the assign. In other words, to be able to change the tone of the drum. And I'd hit the value up to go to a different drum. Anyways, we're going back to the kick drum for that example. All right, now the select button over here, you can see, hopefully you can see, when I go up or down, it cycles through all the different modes. Right now it's on assign, reverb, and tone. Now, let's do a little bit of tuning for this. So now, you don't use the select. That would cycle through whether you want to go through the tone, reverb, assign, pan, and level, and whatnot. So, you'd use the value button. Let's go down a bit. Down a little more. Down a little more. That's as low as it can go. We started at 0. Let's go up now. All right, back to default. So see, yeah, you got a little bit of room to play with for your tuning on it. Now, let's hit the select button to actually go to the next mode, which puts us on MIDI. You can change the MIDI assignment if you're going to be using this as an external MIDI controller to whatever you want. And of course, the value. You're not going to hear any difference in tone because that's the MIDI number to be able to change if you go into an external MIDI controller. Go up again one. Level, pretty obvious. I guess default is 8. We'll go back to 8. All right, now let's go up one more. Now, sensitivity. We go up any on that? No, 8 is the maximum. All right. That was all the settings that we can do for the sensitivity. Up one again. Now, pan, to be able to pan it from left to right. Center. All right, bring it back to center. That's the assign for changing the actual drum sounds. Now reverb. Can you go higher than 5? All right, go to 6. It was on 5. We'll go to 5 and go backwards from there. All right, back up to 5. So that's the way you can adjust any one of the drum sounds. Now, I'm going to play through all 50 of the sounds. Thanks for checking out this video. Do what makes you happy. Hey everyone, if you like what you saw in this video, please subscribe, click the notification bell, like, comment, and share. Doesn't cost anybody a thing and it would really help out the channel. Thanks again for watching.